this thing on? Can you hear me? Is anybody out there? Hey, tune in. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the homie Big Hank. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the co-host Big Hank. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. Everybody tune in, you dig it? It's funny as hell, my dude. It's where we can kick it. Everything is going down. They about to do the most. It ain't a confrontation, it's a conversation, homie. Yo, on the weekends, Roy Anthony.
Welcome back.
Hey, son.
You know, I tease you a lot, cause I got you on the spot. Welcome back. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back.
Roy! Why are you welcoming me back? From where? I ain't been nowhere.
Well, I wasn't welcoming you back from nowhere. I was just thought it was a good song to sing to you, you know.
What?
What?
What you know about that? What you know about that? Hey, what you know about that? Hey, I know all about that.
Yeah, I just had to show some love. What it do? What it do? What it do? Oh, Roy Anthony is in the house. Matter of fact, I'm down here in Memphis. That's right. Got here yesterday, man. And they got me on some international stuff because I got some foreign soccer football jersey shirt on. The Latino dude walked up to me and said, "Hey man, I thought you was cool." I said, "What you talking about? I don't even know." He said, "Man, you was talking about the jersey." I'm like, "Hey, it has a Nike symbol. I didn't think about this." Him going to another country and get jumped because you don't know that I'm wearing the right sports gear. You feel me? Hey, welcome to the Roy Anthony Show. I am Roy Anthony. Using my partner's 3030 is in the who my co-host, he'll be popping in pretty soon because we be all over the U.S. But today I got one of my good partners, family members in, and he is here right in Memphis. He's coming in subject on a major subject today. And with all the goofiness and everything that I do, we always have to face the truth, the reality, you know. First, before I go any farther, I want to say a shout out to the Woe Entertainment, who created this platform. T.O. Big Bro, Shelly Richard King in Missouri. The Woe Entertainment created this platform. It was a platform for veterans. If it seems like I'm dark because I'm not using no lights, I'm here in the nice sunny sunroom in the office part, big old mansion. I'm in a mansion, and they gave me the office room to do my show. And it's sunny, and they were like, "You need lights?" I was like, "Man, I'm gonna just keep it what it is." Now, we're on the subject today. First, let me give my shout out to Woe Entertainment, which was created by Richard King, aka Redneck Pimp, and his beautiful wife Michelle. We also want to give a shout out to the co-creator Goose and his lovely family. Then our associate producers, Blue Phoenix, Ethan and their families, and all the hosts that's been coming in on the Woe Entertainment. Yours truly is rocking the hip hop. Like the Woe Entertainment got what they call the the Whoa. Am I doing that, saying that right? I'm always messing that up. It's the see, I did this on the show because there's so many woes. We got a woe comedy show coming up. For real. There is a woe comedy show. Let me talk upon that. They're putting shows together to even help people, that's in need. This is the comedy show they got coming on. This is the let me bring it on. Let me add to it brought up to me. This is the Woe Entertainment, the Woe Hideout. Thank you, man. So many woes. And the Woe was on Spreaker. But we didn't send you the link, man. It'd be jamming. I'm not lying. I was doing the hip hop. When I got to listen, I started listening to the other shows on the Woe Hideout. Now that's on Spreaker. And the lineup of songs, I listened to some country songs and I was driving. I like, wow. I was don't break my heart, my achy, breaky heart. Just don't think I understand. I was like, hey, I was driving through Arkansas like, but they've been letting me MC the hip hop show. So we had our volume 1, and I got people asking me for a CD already. But this coming next Saturday, which is August the 21st, Roy Anthony, along with Richie King, aka Redneck Pimp, the producer of the Woe Entertainment, period, the head creator of it, my man Ricardo. I want to make sure I say his name correctly because I want to look at the same screen everybody else is looking at. Richard Montano. Oh, I did a show with them last year. Oh, he's hilarious. And then Typhoon Panda. Man, this is a serious lineup. And yours truly hosting it. I'm telling you, man. I'm just going to be honest with you. That I like how the build up of this show is. I love the different races and ethnicities of this, for real. At Harley's Hideaway, which is in Johnson County. And that's owned by a minority. That's owned by a minority company, which is it's a brother and his wife. And I like that, But we're on the subject today. Oh yeah, but anyway, if you have a chance on Fridays, you can still go on there. Go to the on Spreaker.com. You go to the Woe Hideout. This is where I be messing because there's so many. Woe Entertainment, which is WO is short for world. They're doing so much. I thought I was busy. They got so much work going on. They got so much stuff going on that it's like, okay, I'm keeping up. So I got the Roy Anthony show. Thank God for Tuesday, Thursday, no matter where I'm at. My thing is to bring the people what I'm going through, what I'm working on. So I'm here in Memphis. Not just this not a comedy thing, this is the business part of the comedy. I'm working with some people here that they want me to we're talking about some major business. I had to come down here because I'm also an entrepreneur and I'm spreading my wings. I'm working with people like DJ King Mo, and that's why I'm not holding him back farther any longer, because our subject today is going to be serious. Because we're going to talk about this COVID and the vaccine. From our standpoint, from especially Roy Anthony's standpoint, we're going to cut it raw too. And I love, like my man said, this our here producer. Pimping ain't easy. And look here, we got to have the same mindset. Look what he got working with. And so, man, I got so much love for, man, we pirates. But we tell the truth. And we believe in God. And we take care of our families. And we give a middle finger to the government and the media. I just want this only thing I be wanting my white neighbors to know, like, I'm against the media and just like you are. But don't believe in them when it comes to talking about me as a black man if you ain't been around me. Because I'm not listening to the media about you. I'm agreeing with some of the things you say. Now, do I agree with President Donald Trump? And he was the president. He got there somewhere. You can't become a president be a bullshitter. You know, I can't become a president. I can put my name on there. But it seems like there'll be a lot of money, waste of time. And then if I did become the president, I don't think I'm gonna like the responsibility because people ain't gonna do it my way. Only thing I had against former President Donald Trump is that it seemed like, do I like nobody? Man, look here, people like, if that man ain't been convicted, I ain't never seen. I just see a lot of social media people talk about, oh, he's a pedophile, and we're gonna get onto this shit because I'm tired of where Facebook and some motherfucker sitting in their basement, like President Donald Trump said, and can make comments. I've asked people, okay, you gonna go and riot? Okay, don't break nothing. Don't break, because they always try to make it seem like when rioters and stuff is happening. No, some people's being peaceful. Anytime you have a good organization going on, there's somebody who wants to fuck shit up. But the protest wouldn't have been there because it's injustice, and we have the right to be able to protest. But when, like, they keep telling me about guns. Oh, gun right. But look how many motherfucking blacks have gotten killed with thinking they have a gun. I can't reach for my cell phone. When did this motherfucker look like a 44? What the fuck this is, James Bond? Because white people, white families, they don't understand. Now Richie has, because Richie got a curly afro. So he can look like a light-skinned brother from a distance. Until they like, oh hell. It's the truth. I don't want to hold my man no further because I know he wants to say some stuff on this. If you want to say a comment or you watch this, leave a comment. I'm going to bring my man in and stuff all the way from Memphis because I came down to his city. I might as well bring him back in again. What's up with you, man? DJ King Mo, what's up with you, bro?
What's going on with you? How y'all doing on the Roy Anthony show? You tune in now with your boy DJ King Mo. Hello, world.
Hey, man, a lot of people from the western cities loved your accent.
Oh, wow.
But there were some people, a couple people in the Memphis area said that they called it a certain name for it or something. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm gonna call it country. You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather you say that. I'd rather you say that. I don't want you to say, oh, the old city slick called me a country.
I mean, hey, shit, yeah, it is what it is. You know, my thing is what I love
rich
about
country person.
Exactly. You know, what I love about what I do or how I sound or whatnot, it separates me from other people. That way, you know, I can spiritually connect with different people. I mean, I can come to the west side, you know, and like you said, the way I talk, like, nah, he ain't from here. But guess what? I'm gonna connect with you because I'm gonna carry myself in a quality manner, quality fashion. You know, I had someone to tell me, you know, there was I think that was from Atlanta. It was like, I know what I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna start calling you big country because I just love the way you know, how you say certain things. I mean, hey, it is what it is. But you know, I'm trying to pause too because I am, you know, speaking on your topic that you're gonna go through today. I'm finna go get vaccinated here in about 10 minutes.
Because we ain't spoke upon it. I'm gonna tell everybody the subject that we're going to be talking about.
Okay, so now I can continue. I'm stopped now.
Okay. I hadn't let them know what the subject was. But go ahead. Go ahead. What you saying?
So the thing about it, with being country from here and what I've learned, you know, it's like Miss Uniqueness, she says it better. When you walk in a room, when one of us walk in a room, you can tell when in the room because the whole atmosphere changed. You know, and that's something, you know, to speak on what you were just saying earlier. I mean, it's like you came around home plate real fast because I walk through certain areas, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to keep it a book. You know, a lot of the white folks and a lot of the black folks like, damn, bro, you don't even know me. You shine your nose up at me. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? But it ain't this person that you looking at, it's the spirit that I hold. You know what I'm saying? So that just let me know real everything about you. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you can't mold me, shake me, or bake me because I'm already here to stay.
And see, this is the thing that I like to get on right now, man, because one of the things is that I will never ever turn a deaf ear to wisdom. I've seen people where, okay, blacks don't want to listen to some whites, whites don't want to listen to some blacks, Mexicans don't want to listen to the blacks or Latinos. I mean, other Latinos, but listen, you feel what I'm saying?
Right,
And everybody has a way they grew up and that worked good for them. And I'm
right,
getting this, all what we're talking about is getting on this subject today. I've
right,
never, ever, ever seen such the craziness. Now, I was going to make this about the voting because I was riding through Little Rock, Arkansas, and
right.
there was a station because I couldn't get my internet working. I was going through the mountain hills and everything, right?
I already know it.
Yeah, and so only thing I could do was hit the search on the radio, and there was a station called, it was 88.1. And it was a white MC, but he was playing excerpts of speeches from the buildup of the voting of the when Martin Luther King and a whole bunch of, I didn't know it was that many different speakers around the US that was talking about voting rights. Now
Right,
we're talking about 63, 64
right,
to now it's 2021. And I found out no wonder they've been saying what they were saying, that it's like Jim Crow too, because it's similar to what they was just fighting in 1960. It was a white guy it was Little Rock, right, who was playing the excerpt of the speeches.
right,
And I said I was thinking about bringing that up, and I said no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to rain on that because I got something more disheartening.
right,
This COVID.
right,
Now, to my understanding, people have been asking, and sometimes people act like it's so personal. Have you got vaccinated and all that and stuff? And some people is literally to say if they did or not. Well, I know one thing. I'm on Facebook. People sending me messengers. All of a sudden, I'm seeing a black lady in a doctor's coat jacket talking about the harms of the vaccine and all this, all these theories and all that.
right.
And never have I got to this age with my health worrying about no Facebook or anybody on fucking Facebook. That's
Oh
one.
my God. Right,
It's a social media site. Just like this show is a social media site. We're on my show. And he
right,
put out a episode called War of the Worlds. And in War of the Worlds, on the radio show, DJ King Mo, they made it seem like aliens was coming upon Earth,
right,
invading, and people lost their minds out in the field, worked out in them deep countries and living out in the country. Only thing they got is radio. They what? Some of them
right,
killed their whole family because they didn't want the aliens to take them through. People ran in panic, left their homes screaming, lost over a rate because you know what the radio show was the foundation of?
come on.
Propaganda.
That's the same thing. If, just look at, if you doing one of your shows, and if
Yeah.
once somebody take off running, everybody gonna take off running, but don't know why they running.
When we do that, bro,
Yeah,
that actually happened to me in real life. Me and my partner, when we was 20, I was 23, 24, we was going to one of them after hour joints, right?
right,
While we was there, walking to the club, four cats come running. So when they took off, we running.
right,
Every time it looked like them guys slowed down, they took off faster. That makes me think something, because I I was taught, don't look behind you.
Right. Keep going.
Keep going. So the dude, so I'm mad after about 5-6 blocks. It's a true story. I'm like, whatever the fuck's chasing us now, fuck it. I'm gonna have to, cause so them guys
Right.
was holding their knees. I said, hey, man, what y'all running from, bro? He said, nigga, we was running from y'all.
Wow.
When we came out, we was running to our car. We saw y'all running and we kept running. And every time they went to slow down, I'm running faster. So they you see how crazy that is?
Right.
That's okay. We doing the same thing. All of a sudden, people know how to run Facebook and Twitter and everything. Now we got all these fucking professionals. How you doing, Christine? I see you in the back. You can't be coming on Tuesday and Thursday and next Thursday. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. I'm bringing you on in a little bit though. Because we ain't talking on yourself. We talking about the COVID. Because I've been using you as an example, so I'm gonna bring you on an example. Well, look, bro, I'm being real.
Right.
Now, I go to take the shot. No, I didn't want to take the shot because I ain't took the flu shot because I used to work construction. And it was 92, 93. I'm just getting in construction. And you're gonna work out there in the wintertime and shit. And I'm a black dude. I don't like no cold air. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I'm going out there, and they told us to take a flu shot. And I took this flu shot. I was sick in the mud. I said I'd never take that shit again. Now look here.
Yes, I am. That happened to me. I took a flu shot. I was working for the casino, and after I took the flu shot, I got so sick to where I laid on the wall, and it just about fell. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, what's going on? I said, it didn't happen till I took that flu shot. So from that point on, I was always in my heart and the way I think. If it don't reproduce like my body, I don't want it in my body. You see what I'm saying?
I thought it was probably you think it was probably an overdose of pork? I thinking because the flu shots is made with swines, and I was already eating enough chitlins and hog maws, and you know what I'm saying. I think we got
Welcome to the
I think
South.
we had pork overflow. Because everybody's sick. What I'm just saying is, now we got a COVID, a disease.
Right.
I don't know how in the world do a person think that you can learn from Facebook and cure your ass. My man said, yes, I did twice. I was sick and I don't get sick. That part. Now, this COVID was created. Because for one, it ain't been no wars, so we got to do some population control. Now, you think that Sally Mae and one of your friends on Facebook introduce you to a messenger and they send you, man, look here, my cousin. I'm going to share this, and I'm going to bring up my co-host. He's in the house, Big Hank. I see you back there. It's up. Look. I'm going to put Dean what Dean said. Roy, it's up. Look here. And people don't understand because my white neighbors don't understand. The blacks was concerned about COVID. We're concerned about equality and fucking police. Change the police situation. I ain't never saying defund them because defunding the police sound like a new version of Purge. Because you come knocking at my door. What? How he said that was a challenge for 10 entries into the mystery box lab. But look here, I'm going to bring in, I was letting him get this. I see what you're doing, Big Hank. I was letting you get to follow up on all this stuff. You cool? Okay, look, y'all. I want everybody to hear me from my point of view. I went and took the shot. Let me bring Big Hank. Let me say this, Big Hank, and I'm bring you in because I want to hear y'all opinion. I did take the shot. I was reluctant at it and stuff. But when my mother, who's 75, took the Pfizer, and I'm seeing all these elderly blacks and whites working, they're going together to take the shot. I said, wait a minute, son. So then I said, you know what? I'm not gonna take the Pfizer because you seem like you can go to the community thing. I'm gonna go to the pharmacist and take the Moderna. My mother didn't have no side effects except for 1 hour in the first shot. She was real sore, and then she was up there dancing around like Dick Van Dyke on Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Chitty Chitty Bang, you know. So I was like, shit. Uh-oh. My man's thing went off. Dean, I know who gave you that challenge. I know who gave you that challenge, and that was no other than Richard King. But while he's off, I'm just share this with everybody. I'm gonna bring in some of my guests. They dropping off like flies. Where you at, Big Hank? Where you at? DJ King Mo. I see you still in, Christine, because I'm gonna bring you in. But y'all, let me tell you something. I took the shot, and after I took the shot, I took it around, I think it was April. The first shot, I started having, I started being comprehensive or doubting, should I have did that? And I don't never second question myself. But I started questioning myself, should I did that? The next morning, I got a fever, but I'm hungry. It's not a fever that I've had when I've had a flu or anything. I actually had a fever. I had the chills and everything, but I was hungry. So I'm grabbing, I had candy around my bed and everything, you know, something snatched up. I'm tearing that up like it's a meal. The next morning, I was so relaxed and I felt like I won $1 million, and it was like, you know, ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. So the 3 weeks go by, I take the second shot. I don't have a symptom. Next, you know, look, I live by the ocean. That's why I stay in Long Beach, because I have sinus problems with the Midwest weather. The dry leaves and all that gets to me. So I'm popping Claritins like it ain't nothing when I'm in the Midwest. And I'd come because my mama and my brother lives here. I love my Long Beach, but I love them more. And I go visit with them. But I ain't gonna lie, I ain't had no type of sinus infections, not a cold, not a sniffle, not nothing. Because now we live in a society now. If you do like this, everybody looking at your ass. Let me bring my co-host in because he knows what I'm talking about. Let me bring in Big A. Big A, what's up with you, bro?
What's going on, baby? What's happening?
Man, you got a man down here in Memphis, bro.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Good to see you. What you doing down there?
Oh, man, taking care of that business. You know how Long Beach we never do. We got to spread it.
That's what we're supposed to do. That's what we're supposed to do.
I'm about what they call 420 in everything I do, you understand me?
hey, man, we grew up in the era, you know, the era we grew up when a motherfucker used to sneeze around, you go like this, achoo, you say, God bless you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but now when motherfucker sneeze around, you go, achoo, you be like, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? Shit.
Exactly. That part.
You trying to kill me or something? Yeah, for real.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Now, why is they saying that? Because that's people's real about this COVID. Am I correct, Big Guy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Benny
sir.
Hinn and them is real about this COVID. You don't see them in the hospital waving their jacket. That nigga at home with a mask. Hey, Dr. Williams is the own true. Look, he shows that he's a true brother. Every single day, he's a true leader.
Yes,
because
sir.
I seen something with TG Jason and them. They had no congregation.
Yeah.
And he was at the spot, and he had a mask on in his own home.
Yeah.
I thought you could call him on the hotline, dude.
Yeah.
Now, you know what? Before we continue, I like what Dean said. I want to read this out. He said, I consider the shot when it's FDA approved. Long-term studies are completed and there is financial recourse if I get sick from the shot. As it stands, it's not FDA approved. There are no studies done on the long-term effects. You can't sue the makers or the government if you get sick. It's almost if they know you're going to get sick. Okay, look, Dean, I understand exactly what you're saying. But then there's the flip side of that, because I did this study And I knew this was going to come up because my cousin then was saying this. My cousin Kim, she was on Facebook putting up all this, the same thing, Dean. God hears me. The flip side is that, like you said, if I get sick and I want to know who I can sue. I feel like, I want to sue Moderna. If I got sick, you can sue Pfizer and all that. I understand what you're saying. Who do you sue if you get sick with COVID?
Yeah, die.
Because she was putting up all these, the COVID ain't real. No, she's in a 15-day quarantine right now, sick in the mother. She couldn't understand why her throat was hurting. She couldn't catch her breath. I like that. We didn't want to wear the mask, fuck that vaccine, and right now she is suffering she's on her 8th day of a 15-day quarantine right there in Fontana.
Yeah.
Got enough for it in St. Louis. They didn't say it was real. That's why I was bringing this up because 9 of the people that have told me that was conspiracy have all been stricken with COVID. Now I don't know if the government is pointing at them. I just know that they begging like a motherfucker for the vaccine now. But you can't get the vaccine while you're in the middle of having COVID.
Yeah.
I understand everything you're saying, then you're absolutely right. I was feeling the same way. But when I started seeing one of my best friends, he called the 911. He couldn't breathe. He couldn't breathe. We didn't know about the COVID. That's why they called it COVID-19. He died August of 2019. He called and he said he couldn't breathe and all that. He goes to urgent care. They give him some type of antibiotics and tell him just go home, take one and take two right now and that morning he can't breathe. He called. He's dead.
Cold game.
Yeah, that phone will get hot, bro.
I was sitting in the windshield and got real hot, and I ain't realized. I should be used to it by now.
Yeah. See, this is serious, man, because right now we're causing a civil war amongst ourselves because there are people feeling like, well, okay, the CDC say stop wearing the mask. Dean said, I'll take my chances with COVID. I haven't. And look, you might have a good. He said, I haven't had it in the 18 months it's been around. My wife worked the COVID unit twice. That's because your body is stronger. I'm looking at Dean's picture. He look healthy in the mom, man. Look how healthy Dean looks. We're talking about those who has underlying ailments. Can I bring somebody up who had an underlying ailment? You mind if I bring you in Christina Carter? Or you want to just chill back? You want to come in for a quick second? Okay, I'm going to bring Christina in. Dean, she was like you. And let's bring in Christina right quick. I'm not going to keep you on the whole time because we got you this Thursday for your personal stories. But tell the people what happened with you. Because you had it, right?
Yes, I do.
And you had underlying conditions. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not paying you to talk for. We ain't even met in person, have we?
No.
And your smile is so pretty. We need that smile right now. Give them testimony. Tell us what happened.
Okay, so I've had high blood pressure and a lot of things going on with me. I've had several surgeries. They told me I was supposed to be paralyzed because of my condition that I had. And so I didn't want to take the shot because I have 6 kids. And I've heard several things that the shot was going to do as far as magnets being in them. And it was being a tracker and all these type of things. But then you think about your job occupations and you think about you got to go home to your children. And you know children are going to be children. They're not going to be aware because they're not going to care. They're going to forget to put on a mask, or kids play with each other things and somebody else may have their kid mask on or something like that. So it was like a lot of things that I was up against. And then when you go to people's houses, you don't know if they're following all the procedures as well. So
and may I say something real quick? You said a point something. You said that your kids, because I'm a single dad, and every time I ever got really sick is my kids sneeze right in my face. I'm holding them and they like, achoo, and I'm like, Ah, damn, I gotta take that.
Yes.
Yeah, so go ahead. I got you, Dean. I want to read what you said, but go ahead, Miss Christina.
So before then, I had COVID twice. I
Twice.
I had COVID twice. The
Wait a minute.
first
So wait a minute. Can I ask you a question so we can knock that myth out? Some people are thinking it's like the chicken pox. Once you get it once, it's done with.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Um, I had COVID. It was on my birthday of 2019. I had it the day before my birthday. Mind you, I was doing work from home. So I wasn't going out in the streets. I wasn't active with anything. I was at home 10 hours a day. So other than that, I'm in the bed. And but my kids were out.
Mm.
They didn't get COVID. I got COVID.
They pass it on to you
They pass
from.
it on to me from who knows where. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
So
Yes.
I'm in the home, I get COVID. My kids are outside of the home, they don't get it. Neither do they get me. They're in my house. They went and got tested, they were negative. But the difference is it's different strokes for different folks. Everybody's body is different. What works for you may not work for me. The symptoms that I get, you may not get.
Yes.
So if your immune system is low, which they say of babies and older people, that's why they're trying to. Middle-aged people probably can. I'm not gonna say they free from it because they're not. It's all about your health.
But
If
see, yes, go ahead. I'm sorry.
if you have any kind of sickness like high blood pressure, heart problems, whatever, that means your body is not going to react the way most people body that is healthy gonna react.
Okay, now this. My show is based upon. We always say this because we can all have different points of opinions, and that's why we say it's never a confrontation. It's a
Right. It's a
conversation.
conversation, right?
Now, Dean said something. He just put in. He said, "I'm not knocking anyone who gets it. That is their personal choice. I also believe that if you get the shot, you shouldn't knock people who choose to opt out of it. Personal choice is your right." Hey,
That's
Dean, I totally agree, but this is what's going on. This is why I brought this subject up. Man, Dean, you hit right on the point. Is why I want to make this segment about it. Okay, what you just said, I'm totally was in behind that 100%. Until then, what happened lately? This is why I had to have this show.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. I was scared as hell to get the shot because of that. So I went on and I got the shot. When I got the shot, I got sick after I got the shot. I had the headaches. I couldn't see. My heart chest was hurting. Everything was going on after the shot. So I was like, damned if I do, damned if I don't. Because
But do
I
you?
still got sick.
Are you glad that you took the shot
I'm
right now?
glad I took it. Personally, I'm glad I did take it.
Now, I'm not wanting anybody. Please, everybody, please listen. I'm not shaming nobody on having the shot or taking the shot. That's not what the show is about.
Right.
I'm not telling anybody you should go get that shot. I have not said that one time.
Sure, right.
I have not said that. I said I took the shot because I was believing like Dean, and I was like, well, I ain't got sick or nothing like that. Now, this is what's going on right now, Dean. We've got people out here right now who felt like, okay, don't shame me for not taking the shot. I have it. It's just that right now, in the past 2 weeks, there's an uptick of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
That's not hitting just the elderly people. Now, it's hitting more the younger people and the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And this variant is so strong because I got 2 nieces. My God, nieces, they 20-some years old. They go to a party 2 weeks ago. Now, person said, well, how they know they got COVID? Well, nobody's going to the doctor unless you starting to have a scratchy throat and you got a fever that you ain't shaking. They give them the test. Oh, snap. First thing people were saying, I didn't think it was real. Now, you went through this, Christina, am I correct? You had to stay in. You was going through pain through this COVID, right?
I couldn't walk. When I had COVID, I couldn't walk. They had me restrained. I was on bed rest. I couldn't breathe at night. I was on the machine. I brought the machine to my house
The
because
ventilator machine.
the ventilator. That's right. I
Ah,
had these kids. I didn't have. They didn't have room in the hospitals. They were full. So everything that they had at the hospital, they had at my house. Because
wow.
that's how bad it was. They was like, I don't think she's gonna come out of that, but I'm a praying person and I have prayer warriors. See what I'm saying? So you gotta have that type of stuff in
Yeah.
place. Not saying that that's who you should believe in, whatever, that's my belief.
Well,
But
I mean, Big Hank, that's my praying, one of my praying partners. You
yeah,
believe
they
that?
told me
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
was like, it ain't nothing else that we could do for you or whatever. And you could just be here. The reason why I say this stuff is
They
man-made,
that sound like a hospice. Like
it was
you
hospice, basically.
might as well go on to die at
And
your
I
home.
couldn't even go back. They had my daughter taking care of me, my 15-year-old daughter. The ambulance service came in and they gave my baby this whole mask thing to come in and out of my room because
Wow. You don't even have medical experience. This
they
is the
didn't
best you
even
can do. You
my
can get
baby,
anybody to help you then.
my baby took care of me in there.
Wow.
So I came out of it that time, and then I went to get checked for COVID again to do a clearance because they sent a letter in the mail from the government saying that if I come out and I'm aware that I have COVID, that I can be charged
That's
for being out there knowing that I had
is it
it,
just mean
putting
stuff?
everybody
Yeah.
at risk for it.
That's what they've been saying. What I'm saying is
You will
people
get charged
on this
if
quarantine.
the health department has been stated that you have COVID and you're out there and you get caught, you will get charged for that.
But see now, what you just said. Now, Dean is probably raised just like me, Big Hank. I was raised that when I was when I was a kid, we called a fever. My mother make us get in bed, and we'd lay there for 3 days.
Yeah.
Then you start feeling better, and she like, you won't lay in that bed one more day because you still contagious. That's what she used to tell us.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the past 7-8 years, these people are fighting fevers. Dean, you don't even seem like you be sick, and your wife keeps a nice house, and your babies. You feeling me? That he did say is around his wife. Yep, his wife, she works around. They know how to keep themselves together. This disease, they telling people to wash your hands. What the hell? Look, my man said, yep, 7-Up, crackers, and the price is right. Now, let me tell you something. This is what I want to say. And see, Dean, you are a good example of how a person do. I've been on Big Hank. Big Hank is very clean. It's white for real.
Yes, sir.
You come to my people's house, you take off your shoes.
Yep.
You don't go in that kitchen where washing your hands. You don't wash your hands in the kitchen sink. You do that in the bathroom. We call that freshen yourself up.
Yeah.
We basically tell you, go and freshen yourself up before you come to the kitchen. We don't want to tell you, go in and wash your hands because it sounds like a child move. Now, I want to bring this comparison because I'm leading up to a subject, y'all. This is very important why this was made. When HIV came out, the AIDS, I didn't know because I'm a heterosexual. It was so many conspiracy theories. Mosquito land on give you AIDS. Oh shit! I've seen motherfuckers breaking down their walls trying to get out of a house with a mosquito in it. I never seen the country shut down for mosquitoes. And there's mosquitoes all over it. Look, I just saw you. Big Hank just flashed his leg. I thought you was hitting a mosquito. But we didn't panic. Now, Facebook wasn't out and all that. Seems like the only ones who suffer from mosquitoes or, the HIV is because he really was that person. I'm just being honest. Every time you see the medicines about HIV on TV, it's another dude kissing another dude.
Yeah.
I don't like that commercial. And I don't feel like that medicine has to do with me because my ass is virgin. Not even from a doctor or anything. Now, Big Hank.
Yes, sir.
Have you been in the hospital before?
Have I been to the hospital before?
Yeah, and you play football. I know you've had to take anesthetics, all types of stuff, right?
I've been shot before, everything. Yeah, I've
Shot
been to
and
the
all that.
hospital
I was
before.
just bringing out the sportsman's part of because you've been, if you play
But I've
football.
been to the hospital before. Yes, sir.
Now, let me ask you a question. When they give you a shot or some pills, have you ever asked them what's inside of that?
No, but I said, what you get? What you shoot me with? And they tell me some Tylenol or whatever the fuck it is. But
Yeah, but
I
what if
don't.
they
I
gave
didn't ask them what. I didn't ask them what the ingredients was and all that shit. No, no.
exactly? So he gave some Tylenols. To you, it's
Uh-huh.
equivalent to Tylenol. If he would have started speaking Latin, he'd be like, I gave you some
Right,
of that.
right.
You'd be like, hey man, what is that? Tylenol.
Yeah.
Okay, why didn't you say Tylenol? You didn't refuse it though.
No, I ain't refusing.
King Mo, he's at the spot now, about to get his shot. I
Okay.
feel like church when somebody we done preached and one person done came down to the pew. Hey, praise the
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah.
Now it's not that you're saved, bro. And Dean, I understand you keep your fact, but this, what I'm bringing up, y'all, is what's going on. When the CDC said that you didn't have to wear your mask if you was vaccinated, that's what they said. If you're not vaccinated, don't give it to somebody else. I'm gonna give you an example, y'all. This is real close. One of my mother's friends has been sick for 2 months, in the state of denial that she don't want to be known that she might have COVID. Did you hear what I just said? She was sick for 2 months fighting it
Yeah.
because she don't want to be identified for having COVID. I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to know it. I can't breathe. Put some vapor rub on my chest. I can't breathe. Oh Lord have mercy. I'm not going to let them know. For 2 months. So it gets worse. And Christine, you probably can relate to this. You're in a state of denial, am I right? The whole world is talking about COVID. And you don't want to be a person who I got COVID. But guess what she's doing? She is so selfish. She's going around other people because she doesn't want to be known she got COVID.
Huh.
So she don't even want to go to doctors to tell her the truth when she knows something's going wrong, but she'd rather play it off for 2 months, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that too. Dean said mask doesn't stop it. I never believed in the mask. But they finding out mother breathing because this lady had 2 months of having it. Now, if you knew she had COVID, don't we treat it like, ooh, you got the cooties? I ain't gonna lie. If somebody in you was going and say, oh, I got COVID at my house, are you going by there?
No, no, no.
If Benny Hinn and TD Jakes come to see you, I'm definitely not bringing my ass over there. What I'm gonna do, wave a tube sock at you?
A lot of people doing it though.
What you say, Christine?
And that's the problem. A lot of people could be right past you with COVID and it's not going to tell you, oh, I got COVID. You can't get away, you know. And they're in stores like that. A lot of people is doing
I'm
that.
not laughing at you. Dean is silly.
That's crazy because I feel like even with the schools being open now, how they are, well, they're not social distancing. I just left from up there registering my kids for school.
People don't understand, look, and Dean right, because look, I don't understand the mask, but if it keeps a person safe,
the mask is killing you.
He
You breathing in the same air.
He said wearing a surgical mask to stop COVID is like putting up a chain link fence to stop mosquitoes.
Exactly. I agree.
Man, I'm done with him. I ain't putting none of you, whatever you say anymore, Dean. I ain't putting on there. I'm trying to be serious on this. That man said mosquitoes through a chain link fence. You trying to stop them off. Now look, I don't know, but I tell you one thing. I read some expose yesterday. This is why I was talking about the Civil War. You heard me mention Civil War earlier. Yesterday, some people are starting to complain. Is that just me stuck? People are starting to complain that I done took the shot and tried to prevent it, and you know you got COVID, and you coming around me still. Or even the person who ain't took the shot and you know you got COVID, you sick, stay at home for 3-4 days. Why are you so selfish that you coming out? And people's like, don't play with my life. I'm like, Dub C and C Mac, when it comes to my money, don't fuck with them niggas. Cash, niggas on the ass, niggas on my cash, right? Now, second part, don't play with my life. Don't fuck with my brother's life. Motherfucker, mask on your ass. You don't want to wear your mask. And you know you got COVID. Now tell me how I'm supposed to take it. I told my mother, how I'm supposed to look at your friend when she knew she was sick for 2 months and she wants to come around. If I caught the COVID and found that was her, I ain't never hit women, but do I want to make a change?
Period.
I mean, for real. How are you reacting when you working yourself? Dean, him and his wife doing everything they can. She working around COVID people. They doing everything you can. Then here you come around like, oh God, and coughing. Now you got it. I see you, Big King Mo. Your show going to hurt, but don't you fret. You're going to get past that.
Look at him.
He actually taking a shot. He said, if you're sick, get tested, go to the doctor, take the meds, stay at home. If you aren't sick, go about your life. But see, that's the thing, Dean. These cats ain't doing either. Look, even if you were sick, you felt the flu-like symptoms, take yourself in the bed and make precautions because we've been in this shit for a year and a half. You cannot like, oh, I got a sore throat. I don't got the COVID. Oh, my chest hurt. That was a sinus cold. Anything, look, I've been around cats and we know we hitting the blunt and the dude, I don't even hit blunts with nobody no more. But I hear somebody cough, I'm looking at COVID. That's what we'll say now. We be teasing each other. Am I right? I don't know if y'all do it, but me and my partner, motherfuckers is straining their own self to go around the corner to cough because they don't want to hear nobody else cough. You know, want you to hear them cough, but we say COVID. Being real. Now, King Mo, you gotta be around. You gotta walk around 15 minutes. They gotta make sure that you know what I'm saying. You gotta stay around the clinic because you might be all cool. You go out, see, he done went outside. And did you do your 15 minutes? King Mo, he got his mic off. Is that what he get today? Y'all can get y'all shot at walk. Oh, there you go.
15 minutes.
Huh? Hey, let me ask you a question. You supposed to wait 15 minutes after the shot.
They made me stay 15 minutes too.
Me too. All over the U.S. What? You came right under the sun like now. Well, now, if a big old piece of meat start growing around the left side of your neck, you know why? Because you was hard hit.
They didn't tell you?
They told me. I'm telling y'all though. Y'all check this out. I'm gonna tell y'all the weirdest shit that just happened to me. Like seriously.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Y'all was talking, and I had y'all in my ear. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
And I promise you, man, it sounded like this demonic evil shit was being played while you was talking. No lie. I stopped. I'm like, what the hell is that noise? What the fuck is that? And every time you would talk, it would get louder. It would get louder. This is just spooked the hell out of me.
You know, we always go because see, the Spirit of God is with me, Big Hank, and on this show, and everybody around here can believe that. And the devil do not like me at all. But wait a minute, man, you heard all them noises. You still didn't. You supposed to wait 15 minutes still, though. You know that, right?
Stay there and wait in case.
Yeah, sit there, bro. Sit there because you don't know.
No, I'm not gonna go nowhere. No, I'm sitting in my truck on the air. I'm not going nowhere.
Okay, I just want to make sure you don't drive or nothing. Give yourself 15 minutes, right? Because I ain't even took the shot lately, and this Memphis heat almost had me fall out. I was not lying. That was this morning. I said, I'll see y'all at night. Wait a minute. Dean said this. Look. Now, see, Dean, that's why we did it. Now, look what Dean. I don't even want to put Dean on, man. Dean be having me laughing, man. Because he said, just like put up a chain link fence to stop mosquitoes. But look what he said. He said, see, he got the shot of weird shit is happening.
For some reason, I knew he was going to say that. That is too funny.
Because you don't tell everybody you're out there.
You could have texted. Now everybody's scared again. Look at you.
But you know what though? Everybody is like Christina said though. Everybody has our own thing. The thing is, I'm gonna keep it now. I'm gonna go spiritual. You know, I'm not religious. I talk from the top of my head. Anybody can say anything. It seems like, you know, I don't want to ever be over talking anyone. But in the spiritual world, the children of Israel was sick with a plague and such. And God instructed Moses to take a cross and put a snake on it, which to this day is the symbol of blue cross and blue shield. Because that symbol is to God, Moses told them, all they got to do is look up at this cross with a snake on it, and you will be healed. And 1/3 of the population died. 1/3 of the children of Israel died, refused to look up. I feel we in that type of society again. Everybody knows. How in the hell would you listen to somebody on Facebook and you go to a doctor who's checking you and everything and whoop de whoop, but you want to listen to somebody who you think is a friend, ain't paid no medical bills, ain't paid a Edison bill, ain't paid a gas bill, a rent bill, nothing. All of a sudden they know what's good for your life. And just because it's a black person, they had a black lady at one time with a white jacket, a doctor on Messenger. I looked her up and found out she wasn't even a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go get in the medical room, put my jacket on and stuff. It's like, yes. I want to tell you that the theorism of the hypothesis is going to make you wonder why. Because when they said antibiotics, let me tell you something about herding. Herding started in America. America country is the only country in the world that when you're born, they keep your placenta and your umbilical cords. That's placed in the DNA library that was started in 1946, but they put your mind, they made you concentrate on Israel. God said, take care of Israel, but Israel wasn't established till 1946. So somebody stop me if you can. You know what I'm saying? God didn't exist till 1946, the way some people say. All your offerings and everything because we got to protect Israel. Yeah, I probably have three red dots on my chest when I leave from here. Yeah. But we listen to propaganda. Man will believe lies before the truth. This is all coming to the end times. We believe lies before the truth. We got wars, rumors of wars. And wars ain't just going to Iraq and everything. Wars is when you got problems with the dude down the street in your neighborhood. Look, right now, there's an uproar, a civil war going because people who's been vaccinated wants to know why the hell these people who have been vaccinated. I just saw Redneck Pimp. Is he coming in? You coming in, Redneck Pimp? Redneck Pimp, he coming in for a quick minute? I was just about to shut down. This Redneck Pimp, this is our producer of the show. Did I bring him in? Oh, my bad. What's up with you, Mr. Redneck Pimp, a.k.a. Redneck Pimp? I know it's Richie King. I just had to say it twice.
You got a good show going on, brother. I just want to let you know that Facebook has flagged us. Zuckerberg is pissed off. He blocked half your comments on here. You've lost about 50 comments on here already.
What about the COVID?
I don't know if you can see them or not. Are you getting Dean?
You can't see nothing.
There was a bunch of other people commenting. They're all gone. Mine's gone.
Why? Because of
Yeah, Facebook's pissed off at us, so they already flagged us.
Oh, wait a minute. Look what Dean just said, too. He said the
COVID
problem is
talk. Yeah. See, listen to me.
I told you I'm about to have red dots on my chest. And y'all remember me. Sorry, I'm listening.
Well, there.
No, I was listening to it. I was just making highlights.
I just got one question. Then I'll get out of your way. I just want to let you know.
Yeah.
If
we couldn't hear you.
This thing was so dangerous, two things. One, why are they bribing everybody to take the shot? And why is it a 97% recovery rate on this thing?
Well, see, this is the thing. This is the scary part.
you catch
I
that?
wasn't even listening. I don't pay attention to the media. I started calling different ones. I personally call people rat I know around the U.S. Everybody who said something like it's not real or whatever, I don't know if the government is making people sick. I don't know if they putting out, because all I keep hearing is population control. That's all I hear. And right now, there's a plot. There's a plot to create a civil war, because the media now is saying that people who has took the shot is blaming the people who has not took the shot on this variant coming on. That's not what's going on, but people is ignorant. But this is what's going on.
Yeah.
There's people who took the shot, is ready to go to war with the people who have not took the shot, because now I'm gonna tell you something. One of y'all main commentators, I was watching him. I said, "Ooh, you know what he said? They demanded." He said that they're starting to demand that it's like your license or your passport. You can't get on the planes. You can't come to a sports event. You can't go to no major public thing unless you can show you've had a shot, or you can't come in.
That card, yep.
That's what they said. They even told me to take a picture.
But here's another deal.
Now, what do you do?
Here's another deal, though. Here's another deal. What we're hearing on the news, the people that got the shot are super spreaders. Okay, they're the ones spreading around. If you got the COVID vaccine shot, you're the one spreading around, not the unvaccinated people. So see, you got so much information.
Propaganda.
Nobody knows who's telling the truth. Nobody knows.
I'm saying, did your doctor tell you that, or did this somebody who you trust, who talks to you, told you that? See, this is what I'm trying to get everybody to stop, because all four major media outlets in Kansas City, Missouri said that same thing. That came off our local news. All that came off our local news. People got vaccinated. Look it up. People got vaccinated. They're spreading it. Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you take any medicines for anything else?
Yeah, I take my psychotropic meds.
Okay, then you cool. He know what everybody talking about. Now I went over to Albert. That's the head producer. He done made me stay because it's on him and stuff. Because I was cutting it down on the 1 hour. What I'm saying is, there's 5 of us on here. Let me tell you something. Now, Richie is half Native American, half white, but he has an afro. He has been through the stop. Look, I had to tell him, you better slow down when the police gonna start, because he had the experience of the police stopping him one time, and they called in another car, and he was just little basic speed. It bothered him. I said, hey, he can go through that, but when they seem like, oh. When they bring up that backup, that usually means somebody gonna get that ass whooped to go to jail. That's how I was looking at it. I even hang my hands out the window. Sir, put your hands back. No, I'm not. That's what about to be Just put your hands. Sir, please put your hands down. Sir, put your hands. No, I'm not. But this is serious though, man. We're in.
My hands are in the air on the door. Which one do you want?
Why we had to do this? Because Mark Zuckerberg, they'll flag me, but you let these fake people come on acting like they was doctors. And let me tell you something, society, you're concentrating on TV too much. When the people first said quarantine, every day you're watching The Living Dead twice a day. When they go on quarantine, they got to have toilet paper and water because they don't want to go out there because there's people trying to eat your brains on TV. Soon as they call quarantine, people are like, oh, I got to get some toilet paper and water because the COVID zombies will be out there and they're trying to eat my brains. Dude got mad. He bought $10,000 worth of toilet paper. When he tried to take it back, they said, sir, we can't. You're going to be wiping your ass for a long time on that. You feel me? Now, first thing you heard on this is, oh, they trying to put nanobites in there. We're going to be fighting the Avenger. And we're going to be like, oh. The government going to press a button. We all going to be doing the Kung Fu. I work with computers and little robots. They cannot survive on in liquid.
This is a distraction, man.
You guys take care. Love seeing y'all.
You was herded with a social security number. When they gave you that 9 digits, you was herded then. You can't get a job unless you have a social security number. You get an EIN number, but they want that your social security number with your EIN number.